I've already done a Cards I Like episode about my beloved Valentina, where I lamented the fact, like Faria, she is set up for a deck that doesn't exist. Actually, Valentina is significantly better than Faria because of her effect. 2 Water Will to flash in a Water Resonator with a total cost of 2 or less. Theoretically, gets better all the time. It just hasn't come to fruition. We never got those awesome 2-drop generic resonators. The best she had was 1-Inch Boy from Grim Cluster and a few other things here and there. Nothing with an amazing enter ability that can become game-changing when given what is essentially quick cast. So much squandered potential. Valentina flips for 2 Water Will and becomes a 500/500 with no keywords. She ramps 1 when she flips and can't be damaged during your turn. This is where her Regalia comes in and is quite interesting. Gleipnir causes you to draw a card if your ruler deals battle damage to your opponent and can be tapped to force things to block. If your ruler is Val, untap the target. If something is going to get in your way and she's a J-ruler, force it to block. Val won't die in battle, but it taps the Resonator or J-ruler out. Or you can force something to block one of your other Resonators and allow Val to go for the Jugular, drawing you a card off Gleipnir, which synergizes with her next ability. She gains +100/+100 for each card in your hand. Astoundingly hard to upkeep, since you'll need to use cards. I suppose you're meant to have multiple Gleipnir in play, draw up to 4 off Val hitting. It's just not practical. Val might die. Many of the best cards for this, like Medusa, are terribly slow. You will need to go wide to get their guys out of the way, which you will need to replenish in your hand, making this hard to accomplish. Her final ability is her God's Art, Chain of Love, which for Water 2 takes control of one opponent's Resonator. Actually not bad at all. Sticks with the theme of her Regalia, getting things out of the way, gives you a +1, no restrictions, manageable cost. The thing is though, Valentina's rule aside, even if the effects aren't the best on any 2-drop Water Resonator, it's still more beneficial. As I said, Valentina is a lot like Faria in that she has a ton of potential. Unlike Faria, she's not strictly inferior to anything either, but she's never been truly capitalized upon. There are some moderately decent Water 2-drops with enter abilities or effects, just not one good enough to make Val an amazing card. That said, she's got more going for her than Faria or Melgis.